Hello everyone. Happy Friday for some of you. Some might still have to work tomorrow or whatever. But still, happy Friday. I am here with the topic about relationships. Because we seem to miss the point when it comes to relationships. And then you might say, how does she think she knows what she's talking about? But I do. Because I've been in a relationship for 18 years. So yes, I do know. It's not about the kind of relationship you're in. Because, hate to say it, all relationships require the same requirement. Both gotta be in it together. It takes both of you to do the work. It takes both of you to success the relationship. It takes both of you to fall in love with each other. It takes both of you to do the sexual. It takes both of you to do all that. So you can't be by yourself to do that. We both know that. We all know that. We know that kissing is passionate. So let's be real about when it comes to relationship. And I decided to do it outside. I know it's very hot, but I like my backyard background. So I decided to go ahead and see how that falls in place. I just want to make sure you guys understand. Having a relationship takes a lot of work, but it's all about you. It's all about you. How are you taking that relationship? No matter which way you go, if you're involved in a gay or lesbian, transgender, bisexual relationship, okay. If you're in a straight one, okay. But it still requires work. The most thing that we tend to miss out is we are in this relationship, but we're not thinking about the other person. And I want to talk more about me. My partner is a lot older than I was, so there were going to be things going to be different in the relationship. But I asked myself, do I want my age group where they are not even ready, they're not even mature? So by the time I was 30, I was very mature. Most of them that was 30 at my age, no, they were not mature. They weren't even ready for a relationship. They didn't even think about settling down. They weren't even thinking about it. They were still trying to party. We're still trying to see if they could spend some money. They're still trying to live under their parents, or whatever you want to call it. So yes, I was excited. I wanted to settle down. I want to continue my life like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, but always that far. Don't get me wrong, but that life gets boring after a while. So, and the one rule I told myself, it had to be a mature woman. It could not be an unmature person. And that should be the same way you all should think. You get with someone, make sure this is what you really want to be with, because we're talking about long-lasting relationship, marriage or not, or becoming domestic partners. All the same. But you gotta think, I have to say, if you've been with someone for 14 years and nothing was going on, really? 14 years? You want to waste 14 years of relationship just because they're just the baby daddy or whatever? Really? It's not worth. It's not worth. That's what I said. Take this serious. Sex is all great. We all know that. We enjoy it. We like how it feels. But at the end of the day, is this the one you want to be with for the rest of your life? And that's where most people go wrong. You should be choosing the one you don't mind having sex with, the one you don't mind laughing with, you don't mind crying with, you don't mind getting arguing with, you don't mind challenging, you don't mind dancing with them. You don't mind introducing them to your family and friends. You don't mind doing a coke with them. You don't mind anything. If you can do all that with that person, I mean, that's the one. But when you can't do that, something is wrong. Something's wrong in that picture. So we got to take that serious when it comes to relationships. Take that relationship serious. We all want a beautiful relationship, but let's get real. Let's get real. And what really turned me off with guys, and I'm not insulting y'all, just making you guys think about this with your mate, especially if you have one. If you're only thinking about your sex pleasure, what about theirs? 90% most women don't get the satisfaction right away. Or they're not even wanting it, but they want to please the man. That's not fair. Be fair to the woman. So when it comes to your time, they know you're going to pleasure them too. Take the time to comfort and make them feel excited too. So the love be more beautiful. And when I hear people been together for 5 to 8 years and they're finally getting married, that means they were taking that serious. With their career life, with their relationship, with their future, that's kind of sort of nice. But when you're doing 14 years and you with a dead relationship, y'all don't get along. Y'all get an argument every time there's financial problems. The sex is all good, but everything else is not. What kind of relationship is that? Let's get real. Who wants to be in that? I know a couple that was behind my backyard trying not to want. I figure out what the problem was. That was great for them. But when it comes to finances, every first of the month, they was in a big ass argument. And I'm saying to myself, really? If the situation ain't getting solved, get the hell out of the relationship. Why stay in something that's broken if you can't fix it? Hello? I'm talking to the women too. Not only the men, women too all want to hang on him. He's the baby daddy. I'm hoping that he will help me out. I got his baby. Dude, he can pay child, but you're already going to get that if he's working. You're going to get that. By applying and telling them that the baby daddy owes you money. Oh. Come on, ladies. We can do better than that. Don't put yourself down on the low side. Be better than that. Same with the guy is man. Be careful who you lay your hands with. You can do better than that. We got better pride than that. What kind of shit is that you understand? Because that's all you can think is going on. Never mind, getting my groove on. Come on. Seriously? Really? No, like I recently said, my relationship with my wife, me and her together was together for 18 years. 18 years is beautiful. Yes, we had ups and downs. I ain't going to lie to that. But the difference was, me and her had to avoid going to bed at each other. We know it's an ugly thing because it's hard to solve it when you're mad. Because then you be asking yourself, what the hell was I mad about the next day? And then it's bad because you're bringing back karma the next day. That's why it's important if the relationship is dead. Get out of it. What's the point of being in the relationship? What's the point? You can do better than this. We had met online, but in person we met after talking online for 2 weeks. We met in person. And after that, we already automatically knew we were together. We knew we were going to be together for years. That's the kind of way you should be thinking. Do they meet all your goals that you want in life? Do they meet all your goals? Think about that. It's not about, oh, the height, oh, his skin color, oh, is he cute, is he fine, is he big, is she a virgin, is she not, is her boob big, is her ass, it's not all about the shape. You got a fucked up woman or man in your life, it's not going to work out. I don't care how beautiful they are, I don't care how ugly they are, it ain't going to work out if you are not meeting the heart, the soul, to connect with you. Simple as that. I never understood that. I remember a friend of mine. Oh, he better be good in bed. What? Is that all that turned you on? Seriously. Stop. Then she also said, you got to be fine. Seriously? Come on. Then she said something else. Oh, he better not ever be cheating on me. Well, let's talk about that too in the relationship. A lot of times these women say they're so busy, which normally we are. And the man gets home and he's tired after a hard day's work. And all he wants is sex. Let's get real, man. Let's get real. Let's get real. She was working just as much as you are. Let's be fair. If you hear that 50-50 in a relationship, it's the same way with boyfriend, girlfriend, woman to woman, man to man, whatever relationship you want to call it. It takes two of you to make it successful, period. No cutting corners, no trying to jump conclusions, thinking you're going to get over something. That's why that ain't the answer to your relationship. Oh, it can be all good.